Hello everyone, I am Rohit Mishra, doctoral student at Jangdu University. I would like to share my research on work and workplace during COVID-19, a topic modeling study. In the backdrop of COVID-19 affecting all spheres of businesses, it's essential to study how businesses are responding to this evolving threats. So while business owners realign their priorities to address long-standing concerns such as strategic planning, organizational effectiveness, business continuity planning, and potential threats, it's essential to understand how workplace and employee behavior has changed during COVID-19. The objective of this research is to examine corpus of papers published during COVID-19 and extract knowledge from the published literature. The main focus of the study is to generate knowledge from published literature and find knowledge patterns from it. The main focus of the study is to use NLP and automatic techniques like text mining to extract knowledge from published literature. We in this study use unsupervised TSNE k-means clustering technique to identify current trends. Then we use topic modeling to get the keywords, and in the final step, we identify research themes based on these keywords extracted for each cluster. So our methodology is very simple. First, we select articles from the COVID-19 dataset. It is a rich collection of metadata and structured papers. We search the dataset for keywords like job, jobs, employee, employer, employment, etc. We get 14,713 results. After obtaining these 14,713 articles, we check the language of paper and we remove duplicates, and the final data set is reduced to 13,133 papers. After getting these 13,133 papers, we do text preprocessing, we parse the data, and we convert the data into spectral vectors. Then we begin our clustering algorithm. For clustering algorithm, we use a combination of TSNE and k-means clustering. TSNE stands for T-distributed stochastic neighbor embedding clustering. After clustering the research paper into groups, we apply LDA algorithm to get important keywords from the cluster. Then we go through these keywords and identify the research themes manually. So I will share the results of my research methodology from the next slide. So this is the result for the elbow method. We can see here the blue graph is forming an elbow for the values of k between 10 to 20. For simplicity, we take 10 as the value of k. In the next slide, we can see the results from TSNE. So here we can see few clusters, but because labels are not there, we are not able to identify properly the cluster of articles. So when we add k-means clustering labels to the last graph, we can see properly there are various clusters. Because we have taken the value of k equal to 10, we can see the 10 clusters. There are few clusters which have good grouping, and there are few clusters which are sparse. We will discuss about this based on the results which we get from the LDE. So let's see the results obtained through topic modeling using LDE algorithm. So cluster 1, based on the keywords, suggests the papers have research themes like work stress, employee, physical and mental health, and coping strategy. Cluster 1 focuses on COVID-19 study, employee physical and mental health, and work stress. Cluster 2 focuses on role of technology, nature of work, COVID-19. Cluster 3 focuses on COVID-19 study and nature of work. Similarly, cluster 4, 5, 6 focus on various themes like business domain, education sector, country-specific studies, role of technology, home life changes, healthcare workers, job performance. And the next cluster focus on COVID-19, social restrictions, and role of technology. So these all dominant themes are mapped manually after going through the keywords in each cluster. So we can see like we had around 14,000, 13,000 research papers. So each cluster will be having around 1300 to 1400 research papers, and our algorithm easily identify all the keywords, and we were able to identify the theme based on the keywords. So it's great that so big amount of like such a big amount of corpus, and our algorithm was able to identify the keywords, and based on that we were able to identify the research theme. So using these research themes, we can understand what are the issues going on with the workplace, what are the issues going with employee health or their physical health, or what are the changes. There are a lot of papers on research papers on home life changes. So these are the issues that businesses, government, and we need to focus in the post-COVID world, so that we can again come back. We can again come back to the life which we had before COVID, and these are the challenges which we will face. So this research will be helpful. It will be very helpful to understand this issue and then come up with solutions. So in the last slide, we will talk about accuracy of our model. Because we use clustering and we did not manually go and identify the clustering was good or bad. We used a stochastic gradient classifier to evaluate our model. We apply this model for the training set and the testing set, and we also do the mean cross validation, and in the end we were able to achieve a high accuracy of 90.13%, indicating high performance of our algorithm. So we have tested our algorithm using classifier without any manual interpretation, and it was found to be highly accurate, having an accuracy of more than 90%. So what are the limitations of the study? There are quite a few limitations, like we need to check for supervised classification if it can be done. We need to find to do labeling in supervised classification if at all it is done, and we need to see if we can do the labeling automatically and automatically or semi-automatically, and then we can use a bigger corpus. Now we had around 14,000 research papers. In the future, we can try for 50,000 or maybe 1 lakh research papers, and that will give out more trends. So that's all. That's all about this research paper. In conclusion, we can say this study is really helpful in identifying the issues going on with work and workplace. And this study is highly accurate as tested by SGD classifier, as it gives accuracy of 90.13%. So thanks everyone for listening. I hope this research will be impactful